isang former member of the House because that is very
Nirekomenda
unparliamentary.
po. He's putting some words on my mouth.
Honorable
Ang sinabi ko po, nirekomenda
Session
po.
suspended.
Okay?
Maraming
Speaker,
salamat, Mr.
I move to
Speaker.
recognize the Honorable Deputy Speaker Janet Garin. Deputy
It's my
Speaker Janet
distinguished
Garin.
colleague.
Deputy Speaker Janet Garin is now recognized.
He is my distinguished colleague and a very good friend during the Aquino administration, willing to yield to some questions. Maraming salamat, Mr. Speaker. Maraming salamat din sa ating mga kasamahan. I decided to interpolate and ask a few questions to our distinguished colleague, Mr. Speaker, dahil medyo nalito ako nung ang pinag-usapan ay ang posisyon ng Senior Deputy Minority Leader, pero tila nalihis ang kanyang speech patungo sa pagpupuntirya na majority ang may kasalanan. May I inquire, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, to the Honorable Egay Erice, paano po ba pinipili ang isang Senior Deputy Minority Leader?
Well, alam na po natin yan, Madam Sir Speaker. Hindi pa lang naman ngayong administrasyon na ito, ng mga nakaraang administrasyon, hindi po tayo pumipili talaga ng minority leader kung walang blessing ng leadership ng House.
Ibig sabihin, distinguished speaker, nung ikaw ay naging Senior Deputy Minority Leader, ito ay may sabwatan sa mayorya?
Ang ganito po ang nangyari, nung ako po nirekomenda na Senior Deputy Minority Leader ni dating Senior Deputy Minority Leader Paul Dasa.
Well,
Hinirap
Mr.
po ako, excuse me po,
Mr.
tapos
Speaker, I have the name Senior Deputy Minority Leader.
noong 19th Congress.
Well,
Paul
Mr.
Dasa.
Paul
Nirekomenda
Dasa.
niya po ako, sabi niya, kakausapin niya si Minority Leader na nailibanan upang ako ang kanyang maging kahalili.
Ibig sabihin, Mr. Speaker, ang
Hindi pa po
ating
ako tapos.
tagalang-galang
Hindi pa
na
po.
kasamahan na si Honorable
Tapusin ko
Egay
lang ako, bakit niyo ako
Erice ay hindi pinili ng minorya? Because that is...
Kaya nga po, patapusin niyo ako para may kwento ko lahat. Pwede?
Yeah, but can I
Pwede ako. Pwede. Pagkatapos pwede niyo ako tanungin.
have a direct answer, Mr. Speaker?
I am
Kasi
directly answering
nakakagulat.
you.
Yeah, Mr.
But,
Speaker, my question is
Honorable-
very simple. Napili ba siya ng isang former member of the House? Because that is very
Nirekomenda
unparliamentary.
po. He's putting some words on my mouth.
Honorable-
Ang sinabi ko po, nirekomenda
Session
po.
suspended.
Okay?
You now
Mr.
have the floor.
Speaker, if I may, this is my 6th term in Congress. And this is the first time that I've heard that a former member of the House can recommend. Will that be tantamount to dictating to the members of the minority? Because, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I was once a Senior Deputy Minority Leader of the 18th Congress, and we chose our officers among ourselves. Hindi po kami nagpadikta, at yan po ay katanungan natin sa ating mga kasamahan sa minorya. Well, I do laud and respect the Honorable Egay Erice, and of course, I very much welcome the election of the Honorable Laila De Lima, the new Senior Deputy Minority Leader. I believe, Mr. Speaker, itong mga bagay-bagay that should be a concern of the minority because they elect the officers among themselves. In fact, our rules, Mr. Speaker, says, kapag tayo ay nagbobotohan, magboboto tayo kung sino ating magiging speaker. At yung hindi bumoto sa nanalong speaker ay nagpo-convene to elect not only the minority leader, Mr. Speaker, but also the Senior Deputy Minority Leader, the Deputy Minority Leaders, and the Assistant Minority Leaders. Ang punto lang dito, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I do empathize with the feelings and emotions of my good friend whom I idolize and a very good friend I had during the Aquino administration. Pero ang sa akin lang, Mr. Speaker, we do respect his voicing out. But let me also call his attention to what he says because I am an author of one of the proposals in the Anti-Political Dynasty Bill. Ang pagpaparatang na pinataba, ang pagpaparatang na tila minanipulate, napakadami ng ating mga debate kahapon. And in fact, This is still being deliberated. It is still under the technical working group. Bakit po ba natin lalagyan ng mantsa ang ganitong bagay? In fact, Mr. Speaker, I did not stand up, but it is actually out of order to discuss an item that is precisely being deliberated within the committee. So, Mr. Chair, distinguished colleagues, with due courtesy to my distinguished colleague, naiintindihan ko na ang pagpalit ng liderato as Senior Deputy Minority Leader is something that we should respect because it is the decision of the minority. But accusing the majority of meddling in their affairs, accusing the majority of meddling in their voting or whatever is something that I cannot accept. There will always be a proper forum to air that. Somebody could have objected to the election. We were not even party to that. But Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, lahat tayo dito ay may karapatang tumayo. Lahat tayo ay may karapatang magsalita. Lahat tayo ay may karapatang ipaglaban ang ating pinaniniwalaan. But nobody has the monopoly of knowledge. Nobody has the monopoly that what he believes should be right. Dahil pwede ang paniniwala mo ay hindi paniniwala ng iyong mga kasamahan. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, let us respect the decision of the minority dahil hindi rin nila tayo pinapakialaman. But blaming the majority leader, the members of the majority, for what happened in their change in leadership is already unparliamentary and uncalled for. With that, Mr. Speaker, may I appeal to my good friend and our distinguished colleagues. We have tolerated and even heard all your stand on many issues. We have also conveyed and mentioned our stand on our side. Sometimes magkakasama tayo sa ibang issue, minsan hindi tayo nagsasama-sama. It's a matter of belief, idealism, and being the real voice of our people. So may I appeal to my distinguished good friend from the minority. Please spare us, the majority. Kung anuman ang nangyayari sa minorya ay ating nirerespeto. But accusing the majority leader of holding the minority leader is something I believe the minority should stand up. Papayag ba ang minorya na sabihin, tila sunod-sunuran lang kayo? Which I actually contradict, Mr. Speaker. Papayag ba kayong sabihin, tila inipit dahil mga boses kayo? We have heard our distinguished colleagues here speak up on many matters. Ang sa akin lang, Mr. Speaker, let us put decorum in this House. I was also a member of the minority, then a member of the majority. I went back to the minority and became a member now of the majority, and we always stood firm, debating when we find the reason to do so, defending when it was time to defend our beliefs, but at the same time, accepting the decision of whatever will be the decision of the majority. With that, Mr. Speaker, just to point out, the anti-political dynasty bill is being discussed. At patuloy natin pag-uusapan yun at ipaglalaban natin yun. Let us not accuse any sponsor of saying nagpapataba tayo ng mga dinastiya. And let us not accuse the majority of meddling with the election of the minority because that is your concern and that is something that should be addressed by the minority. Do not drag us into the problem of your election of officers. Maraming salamat, Mr. Speaker. Maraming salamat, distinguished colleague.
Mr. Speaker, may I respond?
Honorable Erice is now recognized.
Yes, Mr. I am not accusing the majority. I'm accusing the majority leader. Because he called me at his office. I was accompanied by the minority leader. At tinanong niya ako, mismo, bakit ako nagsalita ng gano'n? 65 years old na ako. 30 lang yung nagtatanong sa akin. Hindi na ako na-respeto. Tinatanong, bakit ko sinabi yung mga sinabi ko? Wala na ba akong karapatang magsalita bilang miyembro ng minorya? Madalas akong sabihan, ni minority, Donoy Libanan, pwede niyang tanungin. Tumatawag sa akin, si Sandro, nagre-reklamo sa mga salita mo. At kahapon, kinausap niya ako. Sabi niya, Egay, hindi ko na kaya ang pressure ng itaas. Kaya sabi ko, okay lang. Para wala ka na rin problema. At sinasabi ko, pinararangal ko na ang papalit sa akin ay kasama ko sa Liberal Party. At mali rin po yung sinabi nyo na pinagdidebatihan pa sa Technical Working Group. Tapos na po. Approved na sa Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms at ito ay dadali na po sa plenaryo for plenary debates. Kaya po, at bakit ko po nasabing bundat? Simple lang po. Ang proposal po, isa sa national, isang governor, pwede. Kahit kung ilang distrito, bawat distrito, pwedeng isa, magkakamag-anak. City mayor, kung 7 sa isang seat, sa isang probinsya, pwede, 7 magkakamag-anak na mayor. Kung ilan ang munisipyo, kung 20 magkakamag-anak na mayor. Kung 100 ang barangay captain, 100 barangay captain na magkakahanap, pwede. Yan po ay travesty of the Constitution. And meron pong karapatan ang mga mamamayan na magalit sa ganitong uri ng proposal na inaprubahan na ng Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reform. Salamat po.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, distinguished colleague, for that response. Ang sa akin lang, Mr. Speaker, I was just in a call with the Honorable Chairman of the Committee on Suffrage, the Honorable Zia Adyong. Hindi pa po tapos at ini-refer pa lang sa Technical Working Group just to put it on record. And Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, my apologies, of course, to the Honorable Egay Arice that I had to stand up because as a member of the majority, and even if the majority leader is being directed to, wala pong kinalaman at hindi po parte ng mayorya ang affairs ng election ng officers of the minority. But with that, Mr. Speaker, let me just state for the record that in the several months that the Honorable Egay Erice has been a senior deputy minority leader, I laud him for his wisdom, I laud him for his stand, I laud him and salute him for some of the endeavors that we were together. However, on some opposing matters, I do stand up, pero ito lang po yung aking masasabi. I do hope that after this discussion, the minority will deal with their affairs independently from how the majority will also be dealing with their affairs. Maraming salamat, Mr. Speaker. And again, my salute to the Honorable Egay Arice for being a performing Senior Deputy Minority Leader for the past few months. And my congratulations to our former Secretary of Justice, the new Senior Deputy Minority Leader, the Honorable Laila De Lima. Maraming salamat, Mr. Speaker. Maraming salamat, distinguished colleagues.
Majority Leader.